Hello all, welcome back to another Expat Ollie video. Today we're talking about the new recent Nick30 controversy versus a smaller YouTuber, 11.6k subscribers, Arcch here, so let's talk about it. I would 100% suggest Mr. JOY's video. The Nick30 controversy is interesting, 43 minutes, 46 seconds long video, but at least watch like 20 minutes of it. It's a good video, it really goes through the two responses and talks about his opinion. It's a very good video. I would suggest watching this after this one. Let's go. Talk about Nick30 Scan Me video. So here, Arcch, at the start, he donated Nick30, being very polite, asked him for a challenge idea for a YouTube video. Nick30 with a bit of a weird response, saying if he did have one, he would be doing it. He could have just had a simpler one, but decided not to. But then he did something very kind. He said, if you have an idea for a challenge you just want me to say for the YouTube video, just tell me.
Nick Big Bang, can you give me a Fortnite challenge for a video? Always happy Christmas, brother. Thank you, bro. If you have an idea, I would more than likely be happy to say it. I don't have any ideas off the top of my head. If I had ideas, I'd be recording it, you know? So if you have a challenge, you let me know. I would gladly say it so you can use it for your video, if that's what you'd like.
Which is quite nice from Nick. All Arcch needed to do is just reply back to that, and then he would have just done quite the nice thing. All would have been settled. Until Arcch donated the second one, Arcch did nothing wrong here. Nick30 completely ignored it. Now, I know Nick30 could be streaming on Twitch at the same time as YouTube, and YouTube Shorts, and TikTok. But it's very hard to miss a donation, which has led me to believe this was on purpose for Mr. Nick30. From completely missing the donation, and then Arcch donated again, which you might feel a little repetitive, and you can see why Nick kind of started to get annoyed. But to be fair, Nick promised him, and then he's completely ignoring it. So then eventually Nick30, after like the third donation, he was like, once again, I don't have any. I already replied back to your message, and once again, I don't already have any video ideas, so you're the content creator, you should make your own videos, which, yeah, agree with content creator, but that is his video, is that streamers give him challenges. And then Nick30 said, once again, if you have a challenge that you want me to say for your video, just tell me, which is Arcch has said already multiple times over multiple donations. And then eventually Nick30 got mad. He also said things like to Arcch, saying it's not his fault that he's not paying attention to the stream.
I did, bro. I did. I answered it in full. I said that already 3 times. So if you can't pay attention to the stream, like, that's on you, bro. I literally responded to your message. Listen, if you have a challenge that you would like me to give you, you give it to me. I don't have any challenge ideas, bro. You're the content creator. You come up with the idea. I'll say it if that's what you want, if you want to include me in the video.
And he said he already replied back to it. Even though if you look through the stream, he clearly did not reply back to it. Eventually, this led to Arcch getting banned from donations in Nick30 stream. And then Arcch making the video. He also said in the video that this is kind of for the parents as well, telling the parents about if they really want their kids to donate to Nick30. Okay, so first of all, I don't think people should not be donating to Nick30 anymore. This shouldn't change anything. He should still be, not saying he needs to get donated, but things should just be kept the same, because of this one, it doesn't mean that he should be completely just shut off of people never donating to him. But you do look at Arcch's video, and from what we're seeing, he's been very polite, and Nick30's just been rude, completely ignoring it. So that's basically a little bit of the first video. Basically, in similar form, Nick30 could have just did what he promised, and this would have never happened, but here we go. This led to Nick30's crash out at the end of 2024. Okay, so in a few 3, 2, 1. Okay, you can see on the screen there's a bunch of comments, mix of Nick30 fans arguing about stuff, people on Arch's side. I did enjoy reading these comments. So put them up. You can pause. Go read at them. But now is the bit. The funniest bit I find out of all of this. Not saying this controversy is funny, but Nick30's crash out on the Red Dead Redemption Day stream. Again, look through the notes. Nick30 crash out is what I got this title. Nick said his point one. Nick says that Arcch is making even more money. He's making thousands of dollars from the video he uploaded because he used Nick.
You see that? And that's, I can guarantee you, bro donated like $10. I can guarantee you he made 100 times that amount with it.
I didn't make any money off the video. I made zero. I'm not monetized on YouTube, so that's a lie.
His name, which Arcch said multiple times, it's not true. He said he doesn't make money from YouTube videos. He's shown us proof he doesn't make money from the videos. And Nick's point that kept on saying throughout the stream was that he's making like $5,000. That's what Nick said, thousands of dollars, even though he's actually making nothing. Arcch said he does YouTube for fun. He loves editing. He's been editing for so long, and he doesn't really post much on YouTube. The weirdest thing from Nick30 ever here, which I'm incredibly confused by, is that Nick30 called him a lot of rude stuff. Scumbag, clout chaser. And if there's Nick30 fans who are saying, oh, he didn't say that, I'm pretty sure, and anyone else can agree with me, that he said things like that on the stream about Arcch, being incredibly rude to him, making Arcch sound like the worst person on earth.
This video right here. Bro's going on like it's about the money. Bro was just a rude, toxic, hateful individual. You clout chaser, and you made way more than $10. Little scummy person, bro. Such a scumbag.
Being just so rude. And that is the weirdest thing from Mr. Family Friendly, always happy, positive Nick30. Nick says that Arcch treated him very rudely and he was very demanding. And he also, I think he did a compare about if he just gave him money to like a dancer.
Oh my god, it just triggers me so much. It's like this guy's given to like a person on the street and he's like, dance for me. Because I'm giving you money, I'm entitled for you to dance for me.
Basically, Nick was saying that Arcch thinks that he can just give money to these guys and they do whatever he wants. That's not true. Obviously, if you give money, they don't have to do it. They do it if they want to. They can easily just say no. They don't do stuff like that. The problem is that he did say yes, and then he ignored the other comments, got annoyed about it, and then banned from donations. Okay, good stuff for Arcch here. Well, I've got a lot of this written down. Arcch was very nice, kind, respectful. Arcch kept being nice. From what I've seen, unless we're seeing a different part, we haven't seen a different part of this story yet, that Arcch was quite nice with his donation to Nick30. At the first response for Nick30 was nice, until he completely ignored it, and then he got very irritated, very angry, Nick30, because of Arcch, even though he did nothing wrong. But from what I've seen, all the videos, I've seen Arcch as a very kind, respectful, nice person who's done nothing wrong.
I donated asking for him to give me a Fortnite challenge for a video I'm making, as Nick has said he likes to help out small creators, and for $4 it would only take him about 10 seconds to answer. I also want to clarify, I do not want to take Nick down or see the fall of Nick30. Yeah, no, I don't agree with like hating on people, going to their streams and leaving nasty messages and things like that.
Nick says Arcch is using his name for views. Now, I'd like to clarify this video. I've made it because I just want to talk about this certain topic. I'm not doing this video just to get Nick30, get a bunch of views from Nick30. I'm not expecting really any views from this. I just really want to talk about it because it's very interesting, this recent controversy. And then back to Arcch, which this was mainly written down for, is that Arcch said multiple times he's not using it for Nick30's name for a bunch of views. Like, Nick30 just said, oh, it's all because of me that you got a bunch of views in this video. All the other videos don't have up to 10k views. That's what Nick said. So Nick thinks that Arcch is just using his name for views, which is not true at all. Because as what we've heard from Arcch himself and seen is that Arcch just wanted to do a warning to parents and kids as well, like my age as well. Do we really want to be donating to Nick A30? Okay, everyone is entitled to an opinion. I just like to clarify that. So in the comments, Nick A30 fans, people on Arch's side, people who just want to talk about, you can go ahead, talk about in the comments. I'd like to see, but no hateful comments, stuff like that. But I do believe that you guys still get your opinion if you'd like to say it out in the comments. Just no hate, no stuff like that. This is the funniest one here. Nick A30 says he doesn't care, even though he clearly cares. I'm sorry, Nick A30 fans, Nick A30 himself, you know that you care, that Nick A30 cares. Nick, you care about this. You keep mentioning it, you get very annoyed by it. It clearly shows you care about it. When you say you don't, we all know you care, like, very deeply about it. I think a weird one now is that Nick A30 here is banning people who donate / mention in his members chat about anything about this. Nick A30 knows that people are going to start hating on the internet. This is no hate to Nick A30 at all. I just like to talk about the topic. So if anyone mentions it, they get banned, and they're paying money to be members or donating. So, find a few points here. Originally you would have thought that Nick was having a day off until he kept mentioning it, and if someone mentioned it in their chat, they get banned. So it connects to the last point. It looks like Nick maybe was just having an off day, and he maybe just could have made just an apology, done something nice for Arcch next question. He didn't have to do anything nice for Arcch. He could have just said no, but he could have just done at least just a little apology. Arcch was in the right. He is nice, kind, and respectful, and Nick was rude. He agreed to do it, so he kept donating, and Nick didn't read the chat. And Nick said he did, which was a lie, and then got angry at him for no reason. Nick keeps mentioning it. I don't know if he mentioned it in his New Year's stream. I don't know if that's still going, but if he did, please let me know. Nick is in the wrong. Arcch did nothing wrong, and Nick should have just read his donations and kept kind, respectful, family friendly, stuff like that, and just gave him the challenge. Or he didn't even have to give him the challenge. He could have simply just said no. Yeah, this is the final bit. So Nick should just stop addressing the situation. If he's going to address it anymore, just make an apology. I say in this, it's going to backfire, and in the stream, just apologize, and it all would be over. Simple. For Nick A30, I think just a simple way for you to fix this all, just in your next stream, just go, I'm sorry, Arcch, all this little controversy between me and YouTuber Arcch. Just make a little apology, everyone will be fine. Because you are allowed to have your own opinion, Nick A30, and he's allowed to think what he wants to think about this issue. Now, if he thinks Arcch is very rude, that's his opinion. My opinion is that Arcch was kind, respectful, and Nick A30 is being the rude one. But it's everyone's opinions. Everyone is allowed to have an opinion. So thank you for watching this video. Really appreciate it. Yeah, Nick A30 sees this. Take some hints, but you're gonna have your own opinion. Arcch, if you see this, hopefully this gets resolved, because I believe you're on the right, but that's my opinion. People in the comments want to say in Nick A30's favour, just go ahead. I'd love to hear your response about it. Thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Happy New Year to all of you. If there's more talk about this and this continues to go, as it's starting to get a bit of a bigger thing, and if any more things happens in another stream or another Arcch video, then yeah, I'll make a video on it. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe. See you guys probably tomorrow or later, or I'll probably make another video today. Bye guys.